Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video it's a matchday preview, Plymouth Argyle versus Luton Town. Now the last time we played Plymouth was when we won 5-1 at home, and that was the day which made my expectations literally changed, because on the way we played I thought there's no way we can perform like this, probably against an average League One side, and stay in the league. I couldn't figure out why we were so good that day, and for me, that was the moment where I thought, you know what, we can actually do back-to-back promotions, and I remember saying it at the time. Plymouth weren't that good that day. I think they were in the relegation zone, but they obviously have picked up recently on a little bit of form, and they're sitting mid-table now. So I'm not expecting an easy game against Plymouth away from home, but our record in recent years have been very good. Like, we won 3-0 when I went to go to Plymouth, and then I think the year before that we won 3-0. And then I think the year before that we won there as well. So we've got a decent record at Plymouth. So I'm kind of expecting a win, but I shouldn't really be expecting a win, really. Like in recent games, I feel like we haven't been ourselves recently, and like the performances are showing that. And we're just getting like we're still getting the wins, but we're not getting it like as glorious, as perfect as you could say, by not performing. So yeah, we're still getting wins, which is the key thing, because as long as you're winning games, that's all what matters. It doesn't matter if you're playing fantastically well or awful. As long as you get the 3 points, that's what matters. But especially in the last few games, I feel like we've gone down a few gears, and we need to bring it back up again, otherwise we will be dropping points soon. A lot of criticism has come out with Danny Ilton, with Petty Roddick. Danny, he was on like the longest like goal drought which he's had at Luton, and he finally got his goal, and that's what it takes with a striker. He just needs to grab that goal, and then you start seeing the same player. So maybe that's going to be with Danny. Whether or not he can cut it at the league above, we don't know. I really don't know if he can, and the only way to find out is by playing him in the Championship. So that's the only way to find out with players, like whether or not they can cut it on the league above, is testing them against the Championship sides. Pelly, a lot of people get starting to criticise him. I really cannot understand it. For me, if you don't understand what Pelly brings to the team, you really do need to re-watch how you see football, because Pelly, I've read a stat like on social media recently. He's joint third created most chances in this team. At first is Jack Stacey, and he's only 3 away from Jack Stacey. Now, if you think about it, in a game, our fullbacks create the chances. They're our main. That's where we go to. That's our plan A. You know, give it to our like attacking fullbacks. Pelly's job isn't to create chances, so the fact is if he's created 3 chances away from Jack Stacey, that is quite a good achievement. Also as well, I think Pelly's like one of the most fouled players in the division, so the fact that people call him lazy, he can't pass, he needs to be more consistent, Pelly. And I reckon if fans see that, then they'll understand what he brings to the team. But Pelly, he brings a lot to the team. There's a reason why he's still here after all these years. And there's a reason why Championship clubs want Pelly. So he's a good player, and I feel like people need to like cut the slack a little bit, because you've got to remember he's played every minute in the season. Well, apart from last game when he got substituted in the 80th minute. I think that was the first time he's been subbed this season. Think about it. He's played a lot of football, and I don't even think he needs a rest. I don't even think that's the case either. I feel like it's just like sometimes as a footballer, certain games go for you, certain games don't go for you, and that could be the case with Pelly. Regards to the lineup, I do reckon Mick Harford would keep it how it is. A lot of people are demanding that Luwa gets put in after what he did last game, where we were in the corner flag and the fans were booing. Actually, I'm going to address that slightly. Now, I understand this all came from like the Kenny end, and fans were booing and stuff. Now, obviously, I sit in the Kenny end, and I understand certain fans and what we do and stuff like that. So when we dominate a game and we are like clearly winning the game, like we're miles better, I say like when we're 2-0 up, when we're winning by more than 2 goals, sometimes the players will go to the corner flag and just waste time when there's no need, because you're 2-0, like you're 2-0 up, you should be going for more goals, you know, because goal difference matters. And fans start to boo and stuff because they don't want to see the team like defending a 2-goal lead in the corner flag. But when it's a 1 goal, I can understand why the players were doing it. Like, I don't have any problems with the players corner flagging it against Rochdale. I don't have no problems with that. Yeah, I don't have any problems with that because we were only winning 1-0 in the game. If Rochdale got a counter-attack, they could have easily have scored. So I can understand why we corner flagged it, but however, certain fans, I feel like people need to realise certain fans are very stupid and they just don't know how to read a football game, and obviously it's not really nice to say that about your own fans, but that's the case. And it's not just with Luton, it's with every club. There are a group of selected fans who just don't know what they're talking about, they don't know what they're saying, and sometimes it makes the club look bad at times, but it happens at every club. Yeah, regards to predicted lineup, I reckon Mick Harford will keep the same side. Score prediction, I am going to go with a 2-1 win away from home against Plymouth Argyle. We need to be winning games. If Barnsley, Portsmouth, Sunderland are winning games, that means we need to win games. And yeah, guys, that is the end of this video. If you did enjoy it, drop a like, comment down below your thoughts and feelings about the game against Plymouth Argyle. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Follow me across all my social media if you haven't done already. And I'll see you guys in the next video.